Today I'm going to show you how to change the coil in a WEG CWM contactor. Why would you want to do that? Well, when maybe you got a bad coil and you just need to replace it, but another reason is by changing the coil you can also change the operating voltage. So in this case we have a WEG CWM32 contactor with a 208 to 240 volt AC coil, but maybe we want to operate it on 120 volts. So you can buy a replacement coil and install it in a contactor, and then you can operate your contactor on 120 volts AC. So to do that, stay tuned, we'll go do that now. The coil in the CWM contactor is upside down inside the contactor. You can see here the writing is upside down, and this shows this is a 208 to 240 volt coil. To begin, we're going to remove the screw on the top of the contactor and on the bottom of the contactor here, and then remove the top of the contactor. The screws don't come all the way out, they stay inside the top of the housing. Once they're loose, you can remove the top and lay it over to the side in the same orientation, so when you reassemble, you can just fold it back over. There's a tapered spring in the middle. The big part of the spring goes on top of the coil. The small part of the spring will go around the center of that iron piece when you reassemble. So remove the spring, and then you can just lift the coil out, like so. Take your replacement coil. In this case, we're putting in a 120 volt coil. The writing goes to the top side of the contactor, like that. You just lay it in there, put your spring back on top. Make sure the iron core fits inside that spring. You want to be a little careful here not to make sure this coil stays upright and springy. Then just tighten the two screws back up that you loosened. Oops. Let's see, there we go. Put a little downward pressure on the top when you're putting the screw in. Bottom, top, and then keep going until they feel pretty snug. You don't want to over torque it. Okay, and then test the contactor movement. With your screwdriver, you can press in right here on the contactor to push it in. And it should have a nice smooth closure and spring back. If you'd like to purchase one of these contactors or coils, visit our website at caldwellmotors.com or click the link below. And if you found the video helpful, click the like and subscribe button.